What's up, boys? Today, whole goal of this video is to get the brakes on the back working and functional. We went to Hobo Freight, got us a brake flaring tool kit. Says it's for soft steel, aluminum, and copper, and this is stainless steel. So, I mean, I guess if worse comes to worse, we use one of these ones, I guess.
Oh yeah, we could use just cut it and flare it.
But we're just gonna take our things. We got our little weld-on tabs for that will weld onto the axle, so that your lines just go in, and then you slide your clip in. All from Rough Stuff. So have to do a little bit of welding, maybe, just depending on what we decide to do on the back of the axle. But we're gonna get this stuff fitted up, cut it, and see if we can flare out this stainless steel stuff so we can use it. So that's the plan for today. Just enough to flare it out, like so. Tighten it down. Vice. He says it can't, it's doing it just fine.
Look like professional.
There's your
Yep, get on my face.
perfectly flared. So
Nice.
that's our
Custom.
So this, we'll have to bend this straight, and then this will flare out once we get it over there on the truck. So. Perfect. Alright, we got this one installed, so you can see it flares, it comes down into this, and then this flares out to here. And so our caliper will go on, and then our brake line will just attach directly to that. Didn't have to weld anything on. Nice and secure, not going nowhere. So, and then yeah, we'll pull this end out of this, and this just screws directly onto that. Alright, we got this side all wrapped up. So this comes off, loops right to our caliper. And this is all snugged up, so now we just got to knock out the other side, and I can start breeding brakes. Okay, that's both of them routed and in. Now we've got to do the old fun procedure of bleeding brakes. So we do that one first.
Yeah, it's the farthest away. You gotta do the farthest away from the master cylinder. Dad's doing gravity feed. We're trying to trace down where all the
Air bubbles out. Get the
air bubbles are. So he's doing the old gravity trick, I guess.
It just takes longer is all.
Diesel fuel. Get more heater. Get more fuel for the heater. Let her eat.
Let her eat, boys. Liquid gold.
This is the old man's Milwaukee
powered
fuel pump for diesel. And then a transfer pump for your transfer pump.
Yep.
Because this fuel tank sucks.
Sucks to feel because the thing's right there.
Burn. Isn't that from Hobo Freight too?
No fuss, no mess. Yep. Freaking brilliant.
Hey, you're welcome for getting this for us, so we don't freeze our nuts off.
Freeze to death out here.
Yep.
Not bad for a cheap Hobo Freight unit.
Well, half this shop is Hobo Freight.
Maybe that should be our new YouTube channel, Hobo Mechanic. Right, Hobo Mechanics. Hobo Freight Mechanics.
Back to your regularly scheduled program.
But all this does is gravity feed to get all the air bubbles out. That way you don't need to sit and pump and hold, pump and hold, pump and hold. This will just gravity feed till this tube gets up, you know, up here, right, you know, flush with your caliper. So it should fill up to here with fluid. Then that's when you know you got all of your air bubbles out of the line. So we'll have to do both sides the same way till all the air bubbles are out. Once all the air bubbles are out, you close the nut up and boom, your brakes are good as new. See that? See the air bubbles coming out? See how the air's coming out? So then once it stops pushing air, and you just start getting fluid. See that? It takes a little longer, but at least you don't have to sit there and pump the pedal. So see, there's still air draining out. So we'll just let that go now.
What was the lesson learned?
Lesson learned is do your maintenance during the summer so you don't have to do it in the winter.
Make sure you hit your tie rods in the right direction.
Oh, you mean the ball? Yeah, the ball joints.
Yeah.
Make sure you know which direction they go in and out.
Otherwise, you just keep beating it in.
Beating it. Yep.
So he just kept beating it in and just kept seating it.
Hey, we loosened up all the rust in there so that it could now come out. But yeah, see, if I get it in the press now, it'll just push right out, and we'll be a little wire wheel and some. Gotta see that we messed up the threads. So you need new bolts, which I got some of those on the new knuckle anyway, so we're good. Should be pretty good. See, it's going up just a little bit at a time, so I would say we're probably, all the air bubbles are out. So let's close that off. Okay, go pump your brakes now. Let's see what happens. Should be stiff now. Going to the floor?
Yeah.
Okay, now let me open it up again. See what happens.
The brakes on this are so strange.
Well, I think we gotta fill up. You know, this is all brand new caliper with no brake fluid in there, so these have to fill all the way up.
Contraption number 3.
We're getting there. It works. Be filming. I'm gonna film you back. Post it on my TikTok page.
Must work a lot.
Yep. Hey, I've got 200 followers.
Alright guys, that's wrap. I think we got my dad's makeshift brake situation going on. I got the rest of the traction bar brackets off from the plates. So we're gonna get to powder coat this week. And we're not like too far away, but we're like somewhat, like it's just little stuff really. Because brakes, and then I gotta order a front case seal and a rebuild kit for the power steering pump and the vacuum pump. And that's all done. Put the traction bars and stuff back on. We get back to power, make sure the brakes are all good.
Put the front end back together.
Get everything put together, and then we're going to get the converter, and me and my dad could have the trans out and the converter back in within that day. So it shouldn't be too crazy. So once all the farm from stock stuff said, or my steering stuff still isn't here. I think it ships this coming Friday is what they said. So that stuff will still be a little bit put off, but we're getting there. I would say by the end of the March, she should be good, don't you think?
I hope so.
I mean,
Hopefully the weather will cooperate.
we don't have an
too.
event till my birthday on May 6th, so we're not in like huge time crunch, but I would like to have it done sooner rather than later. So
Well, we need to give it a good shakedown before we go anywhere.
I just want to see what the converter is all about. But thank you guys for watching. Take care of your 12 valve. Peace.
Peace.